Hello, hello. We are in Amsterdam. The Netherlands is our 36th country for our year-long trip around the world. We really cannot believe how fast it is going, but we are super excited to be here in Amsterdam, even though it is for less than 24 hours.
We just hopped off a train. We came all the way from Germany. We did make a quick stop in Luxembourg though.
We just stopped at a little cafe, got some treats, some coffee. Number 35. Made it. 5 hours later? No.
Way more than that.
Way more than 5 hours. It's been a really long travel day. 3 trains to get here from Germany. We just stepped out of the train station. I can already tell Amsterdam is so beautiful. We're just looking for a tram that we can take over to our hotel.
De laatste jaar, dus misschien klopt. Sorry. Nee, dat ga
We had a great time in Munich in Germany, so make sure to check out our food tour video if you have not seen that yet. However, here in Amsterdam, although we have less than 24 hours, we are going to try to pack in as much as possible, starting with the old city tonight, and then we are renting bikes tomorrow so that we can cover as much ground as possible and see as much as we can of Amsterdam and the Dutch culture while we are here.
But first, you're probably wondering why there's a giant fish behind us.
We're staying at the Andaz, which is a very fancy hotel right along the canal. The reason that we are staying here is because we are using our credit card points. Otherwise, it'd be like $600 per night to stay here outside of our budget. But with the points that we've racked up traveling, we get to stay here for one night. This actually used to be a public library that they converted into this luxury hotel. Lady Gaga actually stayed here too. But the reason that there's a fish is because they try to like tie in the Dutch culture into this hotel in really fun ways. We have clogs on the wall, we have tons of fun things. We've literally just set down our stuff, but we were shocked when we walked inside. Look at this, check it out. Obsessed. Okay, now time for the official tour though. First up, behind us here is like a library, this is the first hotel I've stayed in where they actually have books. So for instance, we have a book about Van Gogh, because obviously there's the Van Gogh Museum here with a lot of his work. The most famous one here being the yellow sunflowers. We won't be going to that museum. We're a little museumed out after being at the Louvre and tons of other museums around Europe. We have our whole setup here of snacks. We already ate the popcorn. We're so hungry. We are gonna go get food right away in the old town. Then we have a big, beautiful bed. Oh, they upgraded us to a room that overlooks the gardens.
Now the bathroom's also over there and the bathroom's also over there. It's like 3 different parts: the shower, the sink, the toilet. The sink with a nice mirror. The shower with another large mirror. The last section of the bathroom is the toilet room, and there is enough like random historical quotes and like random history that you can go in here without your phone because you don't even need it. There's so much in there to read.
All things Dutch. Oh, and we even have, of course, a map of Amsterdam. And we are somewhere over here. So that is definitely the best bathroom of the trip. Wait, where's Jordan?
The suspenseful turnaround.
I'm
The evil
dead.
grimace. The lamp. Everything just screams evil mastermind right here.
This is actually on the same street as the Anne Frank house. Now we obviously really wanted to go and see that. Unfortunately, the museum has limited visitors to only 1 million people a year. And so you have to book way in advance. And by the time we realized this, it was too late. So we'll definitely be walking by and seeing the outside, but for this trip, we won't get to go in the inside. But I just wanted to mention that it was on the street as well, which is so mind-blowing to think about all of that happening not even that long ago on this street and just how quickly things change. So somber little note there, but we're gonna change and then we are going to go look at the garden quick here in the hotel, and then we're gonna head to the old city and find some food because like we said, we are starving. So we walked around the old city. We grabbed some dinner actually at a pita place because we love falafels. And whenever we're really hungry and want to get filled up for not a lot of money, falafel places are our go-to. So pita's a really cute stop and we got delicious food. Had to stop at Van Wonderen. So I know it's super touristy. I know it's way overpriced, but we walked right by it. We just had to stop. These were 15 euros each for the large size, which is insanely pricey. I know we're gonna get them way cheaper tomorrow at the market, but they're so pretty. I just had to. It's my first time in Amsterdam. We have a massive Stroopwafel, got a thin layer of caramel, then we've got chocolate and M&Ms on top. So we brought them down to the Canals, have a little picnic with our first Stroopwafels here in Amsterdam. That is tasty. It has like a really good cinnamon flavor to it. Absolutely love Stroopwafels and they're not disappointing here. Moment Jordan's been waiting for
far too long. Stroopwafels in general are just like very sugary, but then these guys just throw on like a ton of extra chocolate and M&Ms.
So we were sitting across from the gorgeous gingerbread houses. We saw ones that were from the 1700s, the 1600s. It's so crazy to look at them. So the reason that they are like crooked, which was so crazy to see, is because they are like over 300, some 400 years old. Over time, the wood has not held up and gravity has done the worst to them, especially since this is kind of built on like marshy, really wet land. They've kind of just sunk all different ways. So all over are these beautiful houses and they're all crooked. So next we're gonna head back to our hotel, cozy in for the night, and then tomorrow we're gonna get up early, rent some bikes from our hotel and join the locals biking around the city. So we're gonna try to go get some rest so that we can make the most of the hours that we have left here. Before bed though, a quick little workout sesh. We found the gym, which is in the basement. Jordan's getting his pump on. How good does it feel to be in a gym?
It feels pretty good. It's the thing I miss most while traveling.
And we have it to ourselves, which is really nice, and obviously why we're vlogging right now. It's very funky, like the rest of the hotel. It's kind of got just striped different colors. So yeah, funky little gym space. And what we love about these bougie hotels is they have free water. There's like a spa down here too. Lots of fresh towels, but let's be real, we're not gonna work out hard enough to need a towel. Good morning, it is the next day.
This hotel has been super great, and what's even better is we're gonna go downstairs, rent some bikes, and we can even leave our luggage here all day. So we only stayed one night here in Amsterdam, so we wanna leave all of our stuff somewhere so we can spend the rest of the day just checking out the city even more.
We're gonna go to some markets today and just enjoy our one day here in Amsterdam. So riding bikes around Amsterdam is an absolute must. We've got the cutest little bikes with a little basket. We're just riding our bikes up and down the canals. You seriously have to do this.
Right now, we just got to Noordermarket. We just stopped by this Anne Frank house, like we said before. We don't have tickets, but we were still able to see the outside. Honestly, like whenever you go to something like that, it's just like a very somber moment because it's like, this is a terrible part of history. But yeah, now we're here at the Noordermarket and it's just getting set up. So we're gonna go see what there is right now.
All right, Jordan, show them what you got.
So after walking all around 2 different markets, we saw so many bread stands, so many cheese stands, and just all kinds of fruit and vegetables. So we finally made a stop. We made a purchase. We got this delicious bread. It was only 2 euros, and the store owner or the little market owner even warmed it up for us. So we have like a toasty little cheese bread right now. It's delicious.
Everyone's buying their fresh market produce. We sampled a lot of fresh cheeses. Just such a healthy way to live, and it's so cute. So while we're sitting here and Jordan's finishing his cheese bread, I also just quickly wanted to talk about the history of Amsterdam. In the 1600s, it was like a world power. It was so rich because of its trades. A lot of the houses here in the old town, you can see they still have like the hooks where they would have like hoisted up all of the different things that were coming by sea. So it was such a rich like trade merchant place. It's so cool that you can still walk around, see the hooks, see all the history. We're also seeing the teeniest little cars go by. I don't know if you could see that, but it's like 1-person cars. They're absolutely tiny. But yeah, the French tried to attack Amsterdam, and what they did to defend themselves from the French is flood the city, which is so crazy. They flooded like the areas around it, and they used kind of the swamps and the wetlands to their advantage to kind of be a defense. So a lot of times they're fighting against the water, since it is hard to build on like swampy land, but then they also used the water to their advantage. And I'm getting all this info from our bathroom wall, so fact check that. So we just stopped by a free cheese museum. There were so many samples inside. It was absolutely delicious. And the little museum was in the basement. And like I said, free. So it's a great little stop to get out of the rain.
Honestly, like she said, I tried like so many cheeses. Like, I don't know if you were supposed to like try that many, but I literally just like went around the room trying every single one. I did not know that the Netherlands were known for their cheese, but apparently just because like this area is so swampy, like one of the best things to do is just grow grass and have cows out there eating the grass. And that's why they have so much cheese now.
And it's delicious. And then next door is the tulip museum. However, the tulip museum costs €5 to go inside, so we just went into the gift shop part, but really cute. So we just got our Rudys original Stroopwafel. It was so warm. We got to watch him freshly make it.
This is the dough. We make it from here inside.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes. The syrup comes between,
Yum.
and the other side goes on top.
Perfection.
So we turn around and it's sticky. Flat on the hand.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Make it easy. Enjoy it.
So excited. Can I take a bite?
Yeah.
Can I go for it?
This one was only $2.50. It smells amazing. I wish I could send the smells through the camera.
So warm, so caramely.
This one definitely beats that one we had last night. This one's so warm. The cinnamon flavors, the caramel, it's incredible. The best part is that the son was the one that was making it. This is the father's recipe, the caramel sauce in here. So we love supporting family businesses that have amazing traditions. Definitely come over to this market. There is so much to see here. There's so much for sale. Lots of locals here. There's lots of food here too. So next we are at Vodel Park. I think that's how you say it.
Kind of been all over the place today because like instead of like really using Google Maps to get to too many places, we've just kind of been going wherever we feel like.
Yeah, usually our days are super planned out to a T, exactly where we're going, what we're doing. But today we're just kind of going with the flow, which is not us.
Seems like the vibe here though. Just,
yeah, this pace of life is just really relaxing. Going to a market to buy your food, biking around, going to the park, really chill.
Crazy enough, it was actually kind of hard to find like a traditional Dutch restaurant. However, after looking around for a little while, we finally did find a place. It's called Stupid Stoop, and I got a steam pot. So this was cooked in a Dutch oven, and it looks exactly like my kind of food. Giant heaping amount of mashed potatoes, a meatball on top, and then it said it was served with bacon. So I was kind of like expecting a lot of bacon, but it's kind of like just a few crumbs of bacon. I guess it'll do. Mashed potatoes, meatball, gravy. This is my kind of food. So the Midwest, where we're from, it has a lot of this kind of food, you know, meat, potatoes, vegetables. That's what this is, and I am here for it. This is just as good as it looks.
So I got the split pea soup, Dutch split pea soup with some meat in it. It was also served with a side of crispy bacon, and it looks like some type of seed bread. And then I got bitterballen, which is little deep fat fried or batter covered beef stew, I believe is what's in here. And then we have a mustard sauce to go with it. So very traditional. First we'll start with the soup. I got a chunk of meat here. It also looks like there's some carrot. It's a really cozy soup for such a chilly day. A lot of people might be turned off by like a green soup, but it's just like a really cozy vegetable soup and I really, really like it. Time to try the bitter ballin. Dip it in some mustard. So it tastes like a croquette, like what we had in Spain. However, the inside it looks like has some meat to it, maybe some vegetables. It's kind of hard to tell. So good. That's so good.
After a wonderful lunch, we spent just a little more time just biking around all around the canals, over the bridges. Honestly, it's been so much fun, but it is time to go return our bikes to the hotel and get ready to go hop on a train, unfortunately.
Amsterdam has been such a cute stop. We obviously wish that we had more time to explore, but when you're trying to see 40 countries in 11 months, you just don't have time for all of it. We hope that you enjoyed this quick little peek into Amsterdam. Thank you so much for all of the support. We really appreciate it. We are having the absolute best time this year and we'll cherish it always. So thanks for watching and we will see you very soon in the next one in a brand new country.